Today, I'm going to show you how to keep track of your activities on the computer, and later on you'll see it on the phone or tablet as well. Here's a quick preview of it. I know that I've been spending way too much time on a computer, but what exactly am I using it for, right? Or you can certainly use this to snoop on your kids just to see what they're up to. If you've Googled for a program, an application to do something like this, then you'll most likely get something like Rescue Time, which requires a monthly fees or yearly fees, and Rescue Time is way overkill. Maybe that's good for corporates, a company, a big company, but for your own personal usage, I highly recommend not using something like Rescue Time because this invades your privacy, okay? I mean, Rescue Time should be paying you to use it, not the other way around. In order to install this on your computer, we need to go to this website, github.com/activitywatch/activitywatch. Go down a little bit, click on the release. Here you can see that it's available for Windows, Mac OS, as well as Linux. And then I'll show you later on how to install it on your phone or tablet. But for now, we're going to install it on Windows. Click on the exe file. Once it's done downloading, go ahead and install it. After installation is done, it will reside somewhere on the bottom right-hand corner. Here it is, right there, with the AW icon. Right-click on it, and then open Dashboard. This is the dashboard that you'll see. Summary, Windows, Browser, Editor. So for yesterday, you can see that my kids were using the computer. That's why they spent a lot of hours on it, about 2 hours, 3 of them, spending about 2 hours combined. Next, I was looking up for outsourcing some of my business to Fiverr.com. It will also break it down into categories. There's games, uncategorized videos, and social medias. The application is not smart enough to know all of the stuff you work on the computer, so you definitely have to build up the category for it to understand what some of the applications that you're using for. Click on the browser tab. You'll see here are all of the domains that I've visited. Yesterday, I spent a lot of time on YouTube researching some stuff. Clicking on the timestamps will give you all of the time that I spent on the computer yesterday. Show the last 4 hours, 6 hours. This application is crazy useful to track your time, your activities on the computer. It's hard to believe that it's free, but I'm sure the developers would love a donation here and there. By the way, if this video is helpful, please consider subscribing and liking the video. This lets YouTube know my video is indeed helpful and will recommend it to others like yourself. It's really nice that ActivityWatch is also available on phones and tablets. On my phone, I'm just going to go to the Play Store, search for ActivityWatch, and then click on the Install button. Once installation is done, go ahead and click on Open. Click on Continue. We need to grant all of these permissions, so go ahead and click on Grant for the first one. Click on ActivityWatch, and then allow usage to track. Very good. Let's click on Back. Back again. This grants accessibility. Click on Install Services. Click on ActivityWatch and allow to be on. Are you sure? Yes. Click on Allow. Let's go back. Back again. Back again. Now you have 2 of these Allow. Click on Finish. Click on the menu on the upper right hand corner. You'll see all of it, similar to what you saw earlier in the computer, right? You got your activity. Here you can see that I've spent so much time on Facebook on my phone. That's because I have nothing better to do, especially on my phone. I'm usually in waiting rooms, boring Zoom meetings, bathrooms, whatever. Second is Reddit. This is where I learned so much about fixing houses, technology, flying drones, all my hobbies and interests that I often post onto YouTube for you guys to see. Just like on the computer, AW summarizes everything by application, categories, social media. Whoa, that's a lot, right? All right, let's click on the icon again. Click on Timeline. Timeline to me isn't really helpful, at least not for me. Maybe if you want to snoop in on someone like your kids, maybe what they often do at nighttime, morning, the afternoon, something like that. For me, activity is more than good enough, right? I have no idea what stopwatch is, but from what I read on the screen, it seems like this is a great way to make sure that you are on the right task and stay within it, not be distracted by something else. Let's click on Tools. There are two options, Search and Query. Let's see if I put in Reddit, what would happen. All right, so maybe I need to read up on it later on. No idea what buckets is. There's more ways to fine-tune in the settings, but for me, the default is more than good enough. Alright, hopefully you found this video useful on how to keep track of your activities on the computer, on your phone, your tablet. I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and thanks for watching.